So now what we'll do is place the text on this path. But what I want to do is I want to split this circle into two halves. And there's a couple different ways of doing this. I'm going to show you the scissor tool though. It's pretty easy. I can just pick that scissor tool and click that point there and click that point there. And now you'll see that I have two paths, one at the top and one at the bottom. So now what I can do is come in and use the type on path tool. And I'm just going to click down here at this first anchor, and you can see it places the text along the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in the text that I want. So I want United States Marine Corps. Oops. And we need to change the size and center and everything. So I'm just going to highlight this. We'll pick center. It puts it at the top. Now we can adjust our font. So let's choose a different font. I like this, maybe this Rockwell font will work for us. And then we'll choose a height. So maybe, let's do 48. Now we want to center it. So I'm going to go up to the type drop down and pick type on path and select path options. And then in here, what I can do is choose center. Click preview so we see what it looks like. And that looks pretty good. We might want to, we'll click OK here. And we might want to just spread the spacing out a little bit. So here I can just maybe make that 50. And now we've got the upper text. Now I can do the same thing down below. So choose on path. We'll pick this anchor point here. Let's pick that. Select that one first, and we'll do the same thing. So we'll pick type text on path. Starts there, and we'll do, actually, I think it's going to go, oh, I can see what happened. So by picking that point right there, let's zoom in, is it's kind of starting here. So if I drag this, right, I got these two endpoints. So let's take that anchor point, and I'm just going to bring it over to this side over here. And there's our H, right? Just some generic text that we put in. So again, let's go up to type on path, pick the options. Let's flip it. Hit our preview here. So now it's on the upper, but let's center it. And then we'll pick OK. And now we can come in here, go back to our type on path, highlight this and type in field artillery. Because this is the shape we want. Everything's pretty much already held from what we did above. But if we wanted to space that out a little bit more, we could do that. So there's our text, and it's spaced on our shape. Now we could notice that our text is a little bit thin. Maybe we make this a little bigger. So if we wanted to, we could adjust by saying, let's make that 7.5, and let's see if we like that there. And that's fine. If you want to jump or bump out the text a little bit, you could do that as well by changing this. So maybe you make this 8.75. So I'm just going to change that. And that bumps it out a little bit. And we can do the same thing down here. Make sure this is locked though, because that way it'll maintain the proper ratio. And now we've got United States Marine Corps with field artillery. So I think we'll dress it up next by adding in some graphics in the center and some stars on either side in this space, each side of our circle here.